Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Alright, so this just happened, and I don't know who won. I think, though, it was Mang0. I think I heard that Mang0 won this. Spoilers. But, so this is kind of become a classic matchup at this point, because, you know, when Mew2King was the reigning king, Mang0 was the first person to be able to beat him, and so like they would go back and forth, and they've played each other so many times that somebody mentioned in the chat that when they were watching it, it looked, or it felt like it was a they were just playing friendlies, and I wouldn't doubt that that's how it felt for them, because they've played each other so many times. Let's see. Reduce the cam size by 15%? 15%? Is that 15%? I'm gonna assume that's 15%. one of the stocks from the 4 stock was pretty hilarious. Okay, so where do they go? So M2K goes Marth. This is the first game, right? Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down more and go back and actually watch this. Alright, they both short hop. M2K goes to under the platform. Yeah, Marth doesn't want to be right underneath Falco. At any point, Falco can just fall with a dare, and even though Marth can cover that option, he can cover it fairly well by just being in the air. He can react and then do an up air, which can catch, you know, Falco doing the down air. But like an up tilt has a bigger hitbox, but you only get like one shot at it, and it's kind of laggy, especially against Falco in this situation. So it makes sense that he went into the air and then also was looking to get away from that. And this too covers if Mang0 decides the first thing he wants to do is run left, which maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but it's at least good to cover that option. Instead, Mang0 just kind of decides he wants to go straight down. He misses the laser. He doesn't... I'm kind of surprised he didn't get a laser out here. Because I wonder what would have happened if he had gotten the laser out. Maybe not much, but... yeah, probably not too much. I wonder what the shine was about. So let's see. This time he does get a laser off, and then because of that, he has created this pressure where he can just walk straight up. So he just throws out a sex kick because it stays out for a long time. It was a good up air. Just tacks on a little extra percent. Not really much else to it. That was a really good fair by Mew2King. It just covered this one option where if Mang0 got antsy, then he could do that. Then, you know, he would get hit by the bottom portion. What up, King Trey? What up, King Trey? How have you been? It's been a while. See, the down air comes out. He's kind of just tacking on percent. Also, in this particular game, it looks like Mew2King goes for a lot of nairs, which I don't think a lot of people do as Marth versus Falco. But look, he does kind of a late nair, so that way it covers this area right here, closer to the ground. Because otherwise, the first hit of nair, you can, I think it's Falco, like run underneath it. Yeah, I think so, maybe. But right here, he's able to catch any attack where Mang0 short hops into them. But then, I'm also good, thank you for asking. But then he's also able to fast fall it. See, like, a lot of things something I didn't realize for a while is that you might be able to connect with the Nair, and it can come out very fast, like the first hit and then the second hit. But if you use it instantly after the short hop, then you're not able to fast fall the second hit. So the second hit will hit like way up here. You might catch them with the first hit, but then... but I've had it a lot of times where I'll catch a Falco with the first hit, and then the second hit won't connect, and then they're just standing in front of you, and then you get shined. So that's kind of sad. But Mew2King is using Nair kind of on the back half of it. And he ends up still getting hit, but also gets a grab for it. Mang0 went for a down tilt. That's interesting. I don't think there's much to take away from it other than that he knew that he was too far away to get the shine, and I think he was expecting to get hit by the snare, but he ends up not, because he like jumps into it. But are drunken shenanigans? I think so. Depends on who you are. I have had several drunken shenanigans. Okay, so right here, I really like this. He wave dashes forward and then hits the ledge. So like if you wave dash forward and you don't hold anything, then you'll just stop on the ledge. Or you might have to be traveling sort of slow, but however it was, he ended up just stopping at the ledge. I don't know, maybe he like perfectly pivoted it, but I don't think so. I think he just like wave dashed into the ledge and then instantly turned around and grabbed, which is a really neat movement option. I just want to see it one more time. I'm not so sure about the... I think that was like a hard read that Mew2King was going for, because like I said, they've played so many times. I seriously, I don't know. I'm gonna need more context than that. Those two things are not enough. I probably do. And he didn't catch him out of the jump, but at the same time, he was still dead. Because he didn't DI away, the fair ended up hitting him, and then there was just nothing he could do about that. Because he fast fell to catch him. Yeah, and then that's, from there it just happens. Like the edge guard is just automatic after that. So now Mew2King goes to the ledge to wait out the invincibility, because Mew2King's confident he'll be able to get back from the ledge. He's had years and years and years of practice. Screaming. I'm still confused. That didn't help. I'm interested in why Mew2King went to the right here. Did two nairs in a row. He jumps back up with the nair, which I guess the second hit would have connected. Mang0 is well away. I guess that nair made sense too. I want to know why he went right. Because, like, two weird things here. So, for one, Mang0, wow, that was kind of neat. Mang0 baited out. I expected him to go waveland again, but he didn't. He just fast fell and then went straight through the platform, never landed on it. So he never got his double jump back. Tired of being left, I guess. But then he also falls with a back air, because I think even Mang0 was expecting Mew2King to go right. Going right is just a weird decision. Maybe he was trying to do like a counter, like just trying to be unintuitive and do the less optimal thing. But that's, I don't know. I don't know what he gets out of going right other than a weak bear. Or I don't know if that was even weak. But then Mang0 is able to catch with this nifty little thing. Almost gets the hit with the forward smash. Wave dash out of shield into forward smash is pretty good. It just, like, especially against Falco pressure, because if you look, let's see. Let me slow it down just a little bit more. So right there, Mang0 hit his shield and went right. King got hit to the left in his shield still. So they both have momentum going away from each other, but he knows Mew2King has a pretty good read that Mang0 is highly aggressive. So he thinks like, okay, Mang0 is just gonna keep on the pressure. So he wave dashes to get as far away as possible, and then throws out the F smash, and it almost connects. But the nair, like, this was a really good move to use, the nair, because it hits just forward enough that it was able to catch him in the face. If he had done a dare, then they might have traded, but that would have been a good thing for Mew2King. So anyway, he's able to get... That was good. Ooh, it's gonna hit, yes. So... right here, let's see. Right here, Mang0, he jumped forward to like go onto the ledge. Well, part of it was Mew2King had even better DI than I think Mang0 even expected. Like most people, if they had gotten hit by that nair, then just Mang0 could have followed up with any number of aerials that just all he would have to do is run forward and short hop, and then like if they DI'd up, he could just double jump and back air or down air. If they didn't DI, then they'd be kind of here, and he could do kind of the same thing and get a tech chase. If they DI'd kind of well, then he could just dare. But Mew2King DI'd super well and ended up going all the way to the ledge and teched in place and then just fell off. But then, so like Mang0 just kept going and then ran away, and it was close enough that Mew2King thought he could get the hit. And this is something you see a lot out of really high level players, is that they'll force each other into making mistakes. And right here, like, this was definitely a bait. Like, he baited, like, the short hop nair is a comfort pick. Anytime you're near the ledge, it covers a huge range, and it's very safe in general. But Mang0 just outspaced it very clearly. Very close, but very clearly. And so he gets the back air, and now Mew2King has no jump. But he gets bonked. Yeah, I don't think it was a GIF. But yeah, and then he gets bonked out of his double jump, and that's the stock. He did an up air too. I don't know. He could have done up B. He probably meant to up B. But okay, so the other thing here, I'm not sure how intentional this was, but him going to the other side of the stage just means that Mang0 has to run even further across the stage to catch up to Mew2King going towards the ledge. Like, he could have fallen down and done the forward B to get all the way over here. Ooh, that catch. And then this is how to edge guard a Falco. You just hit him, and that's it. Your whole goal is to just hit him. And that's really it. Like, people ask, how do you edge guard a Falco? As Marth, it seriously, that's all it is. You just hit him, and he will die. Like, this is why people complain about Falco's recovery. It's because he really can just get messed up. So anyway, this that dare was good. It was a good idea, but Mew2King, because he had to run all the way over there, and Mew2King was invincible during it because he did Let's see, I think Mew2King was invincible during it. Maybe not. Let me see what happened. So he gets on the stage here. No, he wasn't. He just outright beat it. But I liked the idea of that dare, because it could have hit and then Mew2King either could have just straight up died if he was holding away, or he would have hit the ground here and then it wouldn't have been super great. Anyway, that was a really good catch by Mew2King. He throws out the dare to catch an instant double jump. And then, and yes, it is a very volatile matchup. It's super volatile. But then he misses it, but he instantly cancels into a jab. And at this point, if like maybe Mang0 could have upbeat a little bit sooner, I don't think so. But if he had upbeat a little bit sooner, I don't think it was possible. But if he did, then he could have just grabbed right here. You upbeat and you ledge stall, and then you'll just instantly grab it. Like right here, he's dead. All he has to do is walk forward and down B. The counter will trigger. It can't not, especially on battlefield. He doesn't have any way to angle his Firebird. Then he's just gonna die. So he gets hit. He's at too low a percent to tech off of it, and then he just he goes down as low as possible. But Mew2King, all he has to do is hit him. Mew2King, I normally will like to just forward B, and then it's not techable, and it's just a really good option. But the double jump forward air, he didn't have to hardly do anything, but the double jump forward air worked fine. And he hit him with the weak hit of it. So they're both kind of smiling, or they were. So that time he tries it again, and that time he gets it exactly how he wanted it to go down. And almost gets that. Did Mew2King smash DI forward out of that? Because that would be super cool. They got the trade. Yes, he does. Ooh, 6-pooler, where are you? So, yeah, I watched some of it. I watched like half of it. So anyway, he just smash DI'd forward because he knew that the forward smash was coming. But he smash DI'd like just in to avoid it. And he did a fair as well, I guess, to cover that or instantly counterattack. So he gets the grab because Mang0 got antsy. And right there, he turned around. If Mang0 had teched in place, then he would have either down tilted or probably just grabbed again. Then, but he doesn't, he techs, and then he just turns around again and just grabs and does another down throw. Because this is, like, in this situation, the only thing that Falco can really do is try to tech so that he slides off. Then, like, that's just about his only option right here. So he almost gets it, but even if he did that, he might just get hit by a down tilt anyway, and he could just be dead. So right here, Mang0 just smash DI'd that. I don't think I get this. Is this League of Legends or something? Anyway. So anyway, this time it's Mang0's turn to smash DI. He smash DI's forward because he doesn't want to be on the ledge. Well, okay, after this one. See, smash DI, but he ends up on the ledge. He also doesn't want to have to double jump to get to the ledge. So anyway, that was really good smash DI. But then he jumps here. I'm not sure that this was... Yeah. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, it hurt. Okay, so down tilt, he's on the stage. And now this nair is interesting. It covers like every option, pretty much. Not that this was probably something that Mang0 wanted to do, the jump from the ledge, but this nair covers everywhere here and everywhere here. So Mang0's kind of dead. And then he auto cancels and then instantly forward smashes. I don't know that he knew it was gonna tip her, but there was no reason not to go for it. So, because I mean, worst case, he misses it and then just down tilts him when he tries to recover. But best case, he gets it and then it hurts his feelings. They both have a good old laugh about it. What up again? A heart cell too. Oof. Dangerous. So this is probably going to go a little bit more like a normal game for them. Alright, let's rewind it. So they both go in. Mew2King uses a nair, just he short ops with a nair and fast falls. And then Mang0 goes for a laser. Limby Cam. And then Mew2King, it kind of skipped, but I'm not sure. Alright, so this is... Okay, that was a really good escape for Mang0. He kind of... I don't know if his DI had anything to do with that, but he was at the perfect percent where Mew2King did want him up on the platform, but he wasn't able to get to him fast enough. Like, Mang0 is able to shield fast enough. But then also Mew2King is pretty much safe here. Maybe Mang0 could have shield dropped to probably nair, or probably laser would be the thing to shield drop with, but that's dangerous. And shield dropping people aren't 100% consistent about, so that would have been an interesting option, because it puts you really close to him with the laser. Because like Marth can't do anything. The up air is pretty laggy, but he can fast fall and get back to the ground. But a shield drop laser would probably follow that up. But anyway, he opts to just short hop back and laser, but not get the laser out. This time he goes for the nair again. Oh, that was interesting. That was really cool. Mew2King misses the tech. That was really smart. He did the dare so that he would land on this platform. That way, like, he doesn't want to land in front of Mew2King. He just doesn't. He doesn't even want to play that game where he could potentially get grabbed. Whereas he knows the down air will connect with the shield. We're looking at Mang0 versus Mew2King from FP4, Fight Pitt 4. Ooh, the spacing. I like this from Mew2King too. He runs just... Oh, come on, don't do that. He runs just out of... Alright, the nair covers a lot of options and is just good defensively. So now Mew2King they both go on the offensive. That dash attack kind of saved him. Ooh, that instant dash. Then he just wave dashes in place. I wonder if Mang0 had just stayed there. You know, if Mang0 had just stayed there, he probably could have gotten a shield grab. So I mean, look at this. The nair, it does auto cancel, but he did an instant nair, so kind of a rising nair. So I'm pretty sure this is unsafe, but instead he doesn't want to go for it. He just rolls away. And now he's kind of in a precarious situation because Mew2King, he doesn't have much room to dash dance around. See a heart cell too. Let's see. So Mang0 now doesn't have much room to work with, and Mew2King is all over him. But oh, whoa, what? What? That was weird. I guess. Okay. So let's break this down. Right here, think about this. Mang0's about to run away. So Mew2King knows that Mang0 likes to, you know, go ham, go in. So he's going to try to run under or past Mang0's whatever dare or nair. He's been doing nair mostly because it has the nair has more horizontal range on it, so he can just run under a nair potentially, like if he times it right and gets a little bit lucky. But anyway, what he does is he runs past him and expects Mang0 to do that, and then he would grab him on the other side. That's really interesting. See, like right here, he would have just grabbed him, and it almost sort of worked. Or he was thinking that Mang0 was going to get scared and just shield here, which would have also been, I don't know. Or maybe he thought that Mang0 would spot dodge here. There are a lot of things that this covers, and it's just an interesting option. Because if Mang0 had spot dodged immediately after Marth wave dashes towards you and then starts running at you, and then oh, is that like a frame perfect, like low to the ground as possible? That's interesting. Anyway, well, thank you, Zero. So anyway, if Mang0 had immediately spot dodged, then this would catch the tail end of that, and then also Mew2King is in a really good place where if he does a down throw, he can pretty well cover all of Falco's options. Just very... Actually, he could just walk forward and counter, because that's probably what would end up... That's what I would expect Mang0 to do, is to double jump with a dare. Something like that at this range. That would be the stupidest... Ah, that's disgusting. Off of a down throw right here, that would be so sickening. And I'd love it. Anyway, he doesn't get it. Mang0 escapes. That was... Ooh, speaking of disgusting, I want to see it again. So, he keeps doing this. He keeps double jumping, and it seems like most of the time, most of the time I would see that double jump, I would personally think that the Falco would wave land onto this platform, because it gives you your double jump back. You can still get down to the ground at about the same amount of time, but Mang0 just straight up double jumps and straight up falls, like fast falls down with an aerial, just because he knows that Mew2King will think that he has just enough time to get forward and cover that waveland option. So he's caught him with it now twice. And anyway, he gets this back air and then just immediately does a forward smash. Because, for one, okay, there are two reasons that off the top of my head this is a really good option. For one, if it hits, then that's disgusting, and Marth is now off the stage. And two, if it hits the Marth's shield, then Marth is just going to slide back onto the ledge, and probably from there he would do an air, and you could get your shield up in time, and you could buffer a roll back, or you could just stand there. There are options. It's not entirely unsafe. So anyway, Mew2King does throw up his shield, but I guess gets shield poked. I'm not sure what that was about. We can slow it down so that we catch on the very frame. And now we will take it even slower. Yep, it was up for one frame, and then I think he just dropped it. I think he just dropped his shield. I'm not sure how long you have to hold your shield up before you can drop it, but I'm guessing you could just drop it the next frame. I would like to get confirmation on that, if anyone knows. That'd be cool. But anyway, now Mew2King has like DI'd crazy away. That was a really good air dodge. Oh! That was almost super bad. And now it is super bad. Oh, but Randall saves him again! Oh, this whole battle right here. Yeah, that would make sense. Fly, do you know if you can drop your shield on the first frame after you put it up? Or is there some time that you commit to being in shield? Because it feels like you can drop it instantly. So I've seen that happen too many times. Anyway, oh, that cloud just barely saved him. If that forward B had hit, then Mang0 would have been in a lot of trouble. This forward air is actually pretty scary for him. because now the up B catches him, and just barely he lands on the cloud. That's too crazy. Instantly double jumps too with the, so I guess he knew. But now they're just duking it out. They both have each other in a pretty scary position, and it's just a fight to the death. But then nobody dies, so you know, okay, melee. That's just so crazy right there. So Mang0 goes for this. I can't believe Mang0 knew that he would land on Randall. That's crazy. Because he instantly double jumps and then goes for the dare afterwards. So, good stuff. Like, if Mew2King had up B'd, he would have just died. But, I mean, Mew2King also, he's smiling here, like, alright, Randall stuff. So, or maybe he thought he had gotten the kill there. I don't know. Anyway, he sweet spots the ledge horizontally, which is how he doesn't die to this down smash. Like, if he was hugging the stage, then he would have had to tech or he would have died. But he was far enough away. That's what I thought. Wait, is there a raising shield animation? Yeah, I guess there is. Oh, yeah. Wait, does shield not come out on frame 1? I need to look this up. I don't know. So what is it? I thought it was like shield comes up frame 1 and there is a little animation, but then can you drop it on? I don't know. I'd like to know the frame data on that. That's interesting. Yeah, he could have tried to grab out of shield. Oh, it's not? That's interesting. Yoshi's comes out on frame 4 then? No, wait. Yoshi's comes out on frame 6, right? Yeah. Yoshi's comes out on frame 6. That's interesting. Oh, today I learned. Yeah. Silly Yoshi. But, I mean, Yoshi gets to be invincible for the 5 frames beforehand. And his shield actually sort of comes out on frame 3. Anyway. It sort of comes out on frame 3, I think. Yeah, like a tiny little shield hitbox comes out. And then it gets bigger on the next frame, and then the next frame, and then the next frame. Now, Yoshi is invincible frames 1 through 6, but... or 1 through 5. But his, or 1 through 6, but as the shield grows larger, it becomes harder to parry, because if they hit the shield instantly comes out. But if they hit Yoshi, who is like doing this crouching animation to go into his egg, then Yoshi, like, he'll just be invincible. And then during that animation, you can jump out on the next frame. So if you get hit, then the next frame you jump, and then that's the parry. But you don't have to get hit to parry, too. That's another... like, there's just... like, whenever I think of Flutter, I think of his down air. Anyway, let's get back to this. So they both end up back. Mew2King is able to get an instant up air, but then Mang0 is able to crouch cancel tech it, or whatever it is. I don't think that's crouch canceling, but it is something similar. Like, he smashed DIs into the stage. That was... anyway, I was just talking about duking it out. And right here. So they both know. So right here, starting here, Mang0 knows if he gets hit, then he can tech in place instantly and probably shine. But Mew2King knows that if he can get the up air and then fast fall it and L cancel, he can get the jab out as soon as possible, and that's his only... like, he gets a little bit of extra damage. He's still probably not safe, but it's worth a shot. He gets the jab off at least. and then Mang0 gets a down tilt instead of a shine, the shine would have maybe killed him. The down tilt just hits him up. So now this forward B is a little bit of a panic move. It's very unlikely that Mang0 could have gotten to him. Even though Falco has a huge jump, he probably wouldn't have gotten to him. If he had gone any further, then he would have been in serious trouble of just straight up dying. Because he used his double jump way off the stage, and Mew2King could kill that if he misses. So he pulls back, he starts to pull back so that he can just land back on the stage. Mew2King's neutral B there is to cover if Mang0 tries again, you have to just jump off. And plus it gives him a little bit more stall time as well. So, ooh, that spacing on the bear. So now Mew2King doesn't really have any options. Ooh. But he still gets back. That's interesting. Because he doesn't have his double jump. That nair was a really good idea. Like right here. The double jump nair should catch like almost everything, but the bear was so perfectly spaced and timed that it catches him again in the face. It's kind of almost surprising. I don't know if Mew2King's been doing this a lot in friendlies this day, or if he's been doing a lot in general. I haven't been watching a lot of Mew2King play lately. I've been watching a lot of people play. I used to watch videos all the time, but not so much anymore. Anyway, he seems to have the perfect answer for it. And it's almost surprising that, because like you have to really preemptively think that that's gonna happen. Anyway, so now Mew2King doesn't have the stall on his forward B. It still stalls, but the first time you use it after landing onto the stage, like from a neutral, it's weird. But if you land, wait, no, is that? Yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm confusing this with Brawl or not, but I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, sorry. Just had a debate with myself. So anyway, now he doesn't have a double jump. His forward B, the first time you use it in the air, generally, it lets you stall out and you go up a little bit. But then I'm sorry, there's so much Yoshi stuff and I want to talk about Yoshi, but I should probably not. So now he has no jump, very few ways to stall out, and like all he can do is try to sweet spot the ledge, which he basically doesn't, but Mang0 landed too far away. Like his spacing has been generally perfect, at least in a lot of these places where like he got those crazy back airs. But right here he doesn't land the down smash. I think Mew2King was trying to hug the stage just in case, so that he could tech it, but he ends up not having to. He tries again for the up air, the instant up air, to punish that. Oh, does this hit? No. That was weird. I don't know that he meant to do that. I guess we can just look at Mew2King's face after this. So, this is crazy. So right here, he misses this, and now Mew2King knows that he's in a bad place, sort of. Like he's still like Marth near the ledge is still scary. If Mang0 messes up his shield pressure at all, then he can get shield grabbed and he might just die. You know, that's the fear of Marth, and that's the fear specifically and especially of Mew2King's Marth. So Mang0 does this nair, which almost shield pokes, sort of. I would be surprised if it had, but now Mew2King, yeah, this is a good point too. Mew2King is now moving his shield. It's kind of surprising that Mang0 didn't do a shine after this, but I mean, he doesn't play Falco like anyone else. He just does whatever he wants. And right here, he knows that if he goes for the shine, he'll just be playing kind of standard Falco, and Mew2King's Marth will pretty much beat like any standard Falco that isn't PP. And even then, it'll be really close. But anyway, so he doesn't. He just doesn't do the shine, which I guess is what Mew2King was waiting for. But then Mew2King also knows that if he rolls, like this is a Mang0 trick. Like if Mang0 stands in this position where he's like, alright, well, now I don't have to do anything, and you have to do something, so what are you gonna do? Roll? Like no matter what he does, he's running out of options the longer time goes on. But if he does anything, then he's playing into Mang0's hands. And it's just really interesting that he was able to do this, because this is, I mean, that was scary. If Mew2King had just grabbed, then Mang0 very easily could have died, because then he's Falco off the ledge versus Mew2King at 60%. It's not looking good. So he just walks away, and then not just walks away, he pivots with a forward smash. That was a pivot forward smash. Because his shield is so low, he was smart to angle it up so he didn't get just shield poked and died. But at this point, like he's running out of options. And I think too, like not only was that pivot forward smash so cool, but it was smart too, because you know how I just talked about how Mew2King knows that if he does anything, then he's playing into Mang0's trap. But Mang0 knows that, Mew2King knows that, so Mang0 just does the strongest move that he can on Mew2King's shield. Because he knows that Mew2King is just going to shield until something strange happens, so he just does a forward smash, which pushes him way off the stage, onto the ledge. Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't push him all the way off. I'm not sure that this forward B was what he intended to do. I mean, it does end up getting him killed. And just look at Mew2King's face, we'll see. Not really any reaction there. So, no telling. No telling if that's what he wanted to do. I'm not sure what that would have accomplished. Maybe it catches him and forces him to crouch cancel. Especially the second one, I'm not sure. The first one was kind of interesting, like it would kind of work, but the second one I'm not super sure. I think it had to have been a mistake. Anyway, it ends up getting him killed. So what he means right here, by the way, just as a timeout, the sweet spot knee is when you hit with Falcon's his forward air, the knee. If you hit with the very beginning part of it, then it has this electric effect, and that's the sweet spot. A lot of moves, almost every move has like the strong hitbox, and a lot of moves that stay out for longer than just the initial thing also have a weaker hitbox. I guess that's not like every move or anything, but there are a lot of moves that have like a strong hitbox and a weak hitbox because they last for a while, but you don't want to give a really strong hitbox to the entire length of that move. So that's what they're talking about by sweet spot, the knee. And then you can, after that, sometimes jump off and then Falcon Punch, and sometimes it kind of works. So that's all he was talking about. It's kind of just cheeky advice, it's not real advice. And I wish I could go more into it, but this match is actually really entertaining. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. He dashed under the nair. Oof. That was an interesting follow-up too. Oh, what is this? These follow-ups? What are these? Okay, let's break down why all this is super cool. So, that up air barely caught his shield, like from behind, So perfect timing on that. He runs forward. If Mang0 tried to keep going that way, the bear would have covered him. And then from here, it's not like Mew2King is unsafe. He's not in a great position, but he can still fall down, and he has the mix-up of whether he does a fair, whether he does a nair, or whether he like wavelands back, or if he pulls back and fairs. You know, he doesn't have to throw out an attack, but he can on reaction throw out a fair and kind of make himself safe. And especially at this percent, Falco, you know, if he gets hit by a fair, then he's not, like, he's comboable. So it's kind of a scary place, but I mean, not like Mang0 cares. He'll just do whatever he wants. So anyway, he throws out the fair, and it should have been unsafe. Like, that's what I feel like. It should have... I feel like that fair was unsafe for 99% of Marths that would have gone for it. But he instantly dashes, and he dashes forward. So he dashes under Falco right there, which really interesting. Because he knows that Mang0 is going to try to counterattack, probably with a short hop, and he's been, again, doing short hop nairs instead of dares. Like, the dare would have caught him. But right there, perfect spacing. And just dashing forward is a really interesting thing. And then he can just dash back and grab. So crazy. So then the fair, because he missed the tech, the fair will catch him, and then he's at this weird percentage where he'll get knocked up, or he probably should have gotten knocked up, but he Mang0 again did this thing where he smashed the eye down into the ground and then off of the platform, so he ends up falling off the platform, and now he's safe after getting hit from forward air, which is kind of neat. Barely gets away from that fair. He was kind of lucky, to be honest. He probably knew that he wouldn't, because like he slid off, but if he hadn't slid that far, then you know, he would have gotten hit by the fair and he probably would have died. You know, either Kim combo or KDJ combo, which is the same thing, except instead of doing the dare, you do the up B. Anyway, I don't know if anyone else calls it the KDJ combo. I think people used to, but nobody does anymore. It's sad. And that nair, I think, was mainly just like safe. Because, I mean, it was. If Mang0 tried to do any platform shenanigans, the nair probably would have caught. Unless he just, like, straight up did a short hop and dare right there, then it would have hit Mew2King. Womp womp. But then Mew2King would still be fine. He's at a low percent. He could probably just fall and then do an up tilt or something. Anyway, that forward smash was really smart, and it's kind of crazy that Mang0 didn't get hit by it. So he kind of baits him into, like, the nair is so safe, right, that he's able to oh yeah, I guess that could be also the PAL combo. Yeah, you see PAL Marths use it a lot because in TSC, whereas it doesn't really matter which one you use, in PAL you can meteor cancel Marth's dare, so it doesn't become this surefire thing. Anyway, so another interesting thing here is that if Mang0 hadn't landed on this platform and instantly shielded, he would have gotten tippered and died. But instead, he's holding back just so that he can land on this platform, just so that he doesn't get hit by this forward smash or whatever. And then he's barely able to get his shield up. And then he power shields. He doesn't quite follow up on it. It's kind of hard to follow up on power shields like that. He baits out an attack, which it's kind of crazy. Like, he created space for himself just by feigning like he was going to jump forward. So, like, just like that, he's gotten Mew2King to completely back off, which is pretty interesting. Ooh, that spacing. You can make a GIF of, like, the last few seconds right here. It's like playing around each other. I mean, just look at this. Every one of these options could have potentially hit. It's almost choreographed. Was that a pivot? Nair? I think it was. No, it was at the end of his initial dash. Ooh, I'm surprised that that caught him. I wonder if he should have gone for that Nair. He's been using Nair a lot, and I like it in general as a move, more than I think most Marth players like it. I think a lot of Marth players don't like Nair because of the tendency people have to be able to smash the eye out of the second hit by getting hit by the first one. Just smash the eye out of it. But I really like it as an option. It covers a lot of space, and a lot of space that is useful to cover, especially in like the Falco matchup. So anyway, he does the snare. It's also very safe, right? Like, he's able to hit this and then auto cancel it, which means that there's basically no lag on landing. He even fast falls it too, so he's, you know, able to just get this free hit on shield, and it's kind of like, well, why not? It also puts you in this place where you're underneath Falco, and you get underneath Falco for pretty much free. So like right here, if Mang0 could shield drop and he shield dropped into a bear or something, then that would have been an interesting option. But this is not 2015, we're still in 2014, or more like this isn't 2020. People have been wanting shield drop to be a thing for so long, and so slowly people are finally learning it. And it's all because like a few players make it look really good, and then everyone begrudgingly starts practicing it. Anyway, so now Mew2King is under Falco, and Falco, you know, taken to the air is not, it's not like it's a scary situation for Falco in general. Like, he's very strong below him, but I mean, it is also Marth. Marth can cover a lot of Falco's options on reaction. So anyway, he just jumps up, and again, just by feigning like he was gonna jump forward, he's able to create space for himself. Like, he baits Mew2King again into thinking that he's gonna keep going forward, and from here he's just kind of created space for himself. And again, this is another thing I was talking about. Oh, actually, I think a lot of Marth players would have used a fair, maybe, I don't know. I could be pulling that out, but let's say he did use a fair. He would have, that would have been a classic example of how you punish a Marth who throws too many attacks out in the air. Because, like, alright, right here, like, let's say he threw out an air right here. It would have covered this huge hitbox around him, but then Falco could run in and grab, he could run in and nair. He could even run in and dare if his spacing and timing is really on point, and it's Mang0, so, you know, kind of his thing. But he goes for the dare and almost gets it, doesn't quite. But Mew2King doesn't get the shield grab, I guess. I think that's what he was going for. Either he mistimed it or maybe it wasn't safe. I don't know. So from here, let's look at this too. How does Mang0 follow up on this? He does kind of a late jump and then waits as long as possible to do this dare. So that way he can fast fall with Marth and get to the ground like even faster than Marth will. And then from here, he has more options and more lenient timing on when he has to get this shine or whatever he goes for. So he actually almost overdoes it with that. If Mew2King had been at a slightly higher percent, then that would have looked really good. But as of this, it just looked pretty dang good. Which is just like the tiny notch below whatever I said before. Anyway, he still does get the dare. Let's see, what could have Marth done from here? I don't know that he expected to land on the platform so early. I think he was still looking to kind of pull back and then maybe wave land or something. I don't know. Either way, Mang0 ends up getting the dare. He ends up getting a grab, which he turns into a combo. Interesting. Like Mang0 keeps messing up all of his tech skill. That fair was really good, mainly because it worked. Like that could have been not such a good fair. Like again, if Mang0 could shield drop, then just running up and shielding there, and then shield dropping a dare would have been so sick. And I'm pretty sure it would have worked too. But he didn't, which is fine. He went for the forward smash, which you've never really hear about people messing up a Falco forward smash. Like, ugh, that was supposed to be an F smash, but the input was so hard. So anyway, from here, this is kind of also where Marth... This is one of the holes in Marth's game. It's like, after he starts to get hit, he's very likely to continue getting hit. Like, he's very comboable in that he only gets really one mix-up opportunity for... And it's kind of the same mix-up over and over again. Is it, does he attack at this one point, or does he, like, air dodge, maybe? And you can cover pretty much both of those options. Or to mix up, you have more options to mix up your attack on him as well, because you have all kinds of timing on when you can bait them into doing an attack. Like you run right at them and then just wave dash back, and then they feel like they have to throw out an attack. Yeah, all kinds of stuff like that. And then, so like Marth gets a chance to save himself by attacking, but you get one chance while being comboed or pseudo comboed to save yourself with an attack, and you get it every time. Like every few string of hits, you get a chance to escape, but it's kind of tricky. So once the pressure is on, once the combo game is on, it's not like Marth or Falco where you could just shine and then you're safe. Like, all right, cool. I mean, if they mess up their timing on anything, you get kind of you just have a lot more tools to make yourself safe. But at the same time, you get comboed a lot harder. It's hard to say. It's just one of the weaknesses of Marth. See, like right there. Right there. He throws out the fair, and it's not like it was spaced poorly or anything. And it's not like he didn't even call out that like it was a good time to throw it out. But because you only get one shot, it's like, do I attack, do I not, and when? Or it's not even a question of when. You attack almost as soon as you hit the ground usually. Like it's just rough at this point for Marth. So he throws it out, he gets grabbed because the grab is the safe thing. He trades, which is not a bad thing for him, but it's not really great. He only traded forward B for a weak hit bear, and at this point Mang0's not really caring about... Ooh! Ooh, double ooh? This is... Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're watching that again. What tournament is this? This is Fight Pitt 4. This was a tournament in Pittsburgh somewhere. Oh, okay. This was interesting. So anyway, here, if Mew2King had waited and just tried to get to the ledge instead of up being so that he lands on the stage, then he would have died. It looked like Mang0 was using a roll, and Fox and Falco's roll after 100% is ridiculously long. It makes no sense. He like lasts forever crawling up onto the stage and then rolling. So he ends up landing, and he ended up not rolling. And then Mew2King, this down smash was really smart. For one, down smash comes out very fast, especially this first part right on top of him. And then the second thing is that he's about to get hit by a second hit of down smash too, potentially. Like if he hadn't fallen off the stage there, he would have gotten hit by another thing of down smash. So then here, I really need to figure this out, because it's not crouch canceling. Crouch canceling is where you're just in the neutral game, right? And you just... Yeah, and you just are, yeah, it's crouch canceling. It like halves your knockback or something. But then if you're in the middle of a move, then you can smash DI down. Like if you're just standing on the ground and you get hit, then you can't smash DI down in tech. It's the game just doesn't allow it. But I guess when you're in some kind of an attack, you are able to smash DI into the ground. I'll need confirmation on that, or I'll need to figure out how to get my Dolphin emulator to work with AR codes. I don't think it's hard or anything, I just never tried. I keep forgetting to during the week. But anyway, so M2K is now able to tech in place, and then barely gets his shield up. This was a really good shine for two reasons. So this shine right here, it only, yeah, ground tech, I guess. I don't know what the term for it is. Anyway, so this shine right here, normally during your initial dash animation, you are not able to use your shine, but Mang0 runs up and then jumps, because you can cancel out of your initial dash with a jump, and then you can cancel out of your jump or your jump squat, which is what he does with a shine. So he's able to use his shine very quickly. So he almost catches Mew2King. He's very close, but Mew2King gets the power shield off. Then does a dare out of shield. I don't know about that. But then Mang0 just tries to do this thing again where he falls straight down. He tries to grab, but then Mew2King gets an up B. That was really good. But again, no, he's still down a percentage. Ooh, the shield, or shy drop, I guess. That was some interesting way to get to the ledge. And again, that's the comfort pick for getting back to the ledge, is doing that. I guess on Yoshi's, do you not get to auto cancel that? I guess if you do the ledge hop and then go as far as possible. That's interesting. I guess not, because otherwise normally you can just buffer a roll or a spot dodge or something, but it seemed like he had lag. So he throws out the nair there, covers that whole platform. See, that right there, that is a reason why a lot of Marth players don't like nair. Because like it covers such a huge range, but it seems like sometimes the hitbox is a little fickle. So right there, it's like he kind of crouched under it. And you would hope that it would hit this area, but it ended up not. And he almost got hit for it, but Mew2King does the thing again where he expects Mang0 to rush in with an attack, and especially a neutral air, instead of just shining in place. Like if Mang0 just shined in place after that, which would have been a weird decision, but it would have totally called out what Mew2King has just done a few times. Oh, whoa! Hello, Mew2King. I don't know about all that. Okay, so right now he runs up and then immediately dash cancel, or I guess that's still called a crouch cancel, isn't it? It's still called a crouch cancel, I think, where you run up and after your initial dash animation you can press down to crouch, and then you can cancel out a crouch with attacks and pretty much anything. So he does a down tilt, catches him, and then instantly grabs. That's interesting. It's not that comboed either, because you saw Mang0 was walking forward. It's just, so like sometimes when you hit someone, this is like, I guess, a mid-level thing. When you hit someone, or maybe like low mid-level, I felt like it's called dash cancel. That's what it feels like it should be called. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so think about this. You hit someone at a low percent, they do get hit by knockback, like they fall back a little ways, but they don't get hit hard enough that that they end up in their tumble animation. They don't hit the ground. They can't tech. So they press L or R because you're on top of them, like to shield, because if you're going what you would assume would be the next hit of your combo, then the shield will be able to counteract that. But oh, Mang0 got a haircut or something. Whatever this is. So anyway, he hits that, and then Mang0 was like just walking forward. But either way, the grab covers if people are scared into their shield after getting hit. So anyway, he gets the grab, he throws him up. This is very, very basic after this. This is Mew2King has been doing this for years and years and years. Throw Fox or Falco up onto the platform, instantly jump with an instant up air, full hop up air, and you'll cover this whole platform. This covers every option if you do it it's pretty tight timing at this percentage, but it covers every option. So he throws it out, he hits it, and now Mang0 does the thing. If hey, what up, B-Pop? How long has the stream been going on? Since I guess 2.5 hours. Anyway, so he throws out the first up air, and normally people's first reaction, even if you do the, I don't know that that's called, I don't think it's crouch canceling, but anyway, he does the thing where he ends up on the ground again, and he doesn't tech it. If he had teched it, it's weird. B-Pop, yeah, B-Bop, my bad. Anyway, this is an interesting decision from Mang0. Like, most people would either tech in place or let themselves get knocked up and then they fall back down, but all of these options get covered by Mew2King. Whereas not doing anything, including not getting up immediately, is that ASDI on? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So well, thanks, Fluffy. So anyway, not doing anything is a really interesting decision. And so if... oh, that's weird. And then he rolls left because it gives him the most invincibility, I guess. He probably still, instead of doing that, could have just done the up air. Okay, it's by 2/3. Thanks, Fly. He probably still could have just done the up air, but he felt like he needed to stall for a little bit longer. So let's watch this. He hits him, that's guaranteed. And then if he had landed and Mang0 did anything, then Mew2King wouldn't have had enough time to get up there. But then if he jumps, at any point, Mang0 could just like stand up or something. There comes a point where Mang0 is doing this mix-up where it's like, when does he stand up? Because you do get some invincibility. So Mew2King doesn't want to play the game, so he tries to bait him out by pressing forward B and stalling just a little bit longer. But I'm not sure. I guess he waited. I guess he felt like he needed to be in the air just a little bit longer, but I feel like he could have gotten this hit with the up air. Anyway, it ends up working out well for Mang0. Ooh, that's pretty crazy. He just straight up baited out that counter. I don't know that he was completely baiting out a counter, but okay, after you hit with a laser right here, there's kind of a mix-up game. It's like, what do people do at this point? Like, what do you do after you get hit by a laser and you're fighting against Falco, and specifically Mang0's Falco? What do you think he's gonna do? And then what do you do to get out of it? Because just because you know the first thing he'll do doesn't mean you'll get out of the second or third way that he can cover all these options. So whatever math they do, they figure that Mew2King figures he needs to shield here, or no, counter, And Mang0 figures he needs to just run up and grab. Run up and grab would cover if he had just shielded, if he had or countered, I guess. So I think Mang0 probably expected a shield there and not a counter. Because the counter and the shield would both cover sort of the same option, right? Like, they both cover if Mang0 attacks. No, I did not watch it. I would like to watch that. So anyway, he runs up and just grabs, which covers both of those options, incidentally. Anyway, gets the grab, probably does the up throw, and right here, that's another mix-up right there. So you can smash DI the lasers, you can kind of DI and then smash DI a certain way. You either fall to the left or the right, and even though I just confused left and right, don't think too about that. But like if you just default, then you'll go in front. So in this case, to the right. So anyway, he covers that with an up air. He gets one free hit, and then because Mew2King stalled out right there, I'm not sure what was that covering. Let's see. I guess he figured that if Mang0 just double jumped and dared and he did not stall out, then Mew2King would be in a tech chase situation and Mang0 on a platform, and Mang0 can cover all of that very easily. So he does not do that and ends up getting caught. See, this again, it's the problem where Marth, he has to choose very quickly what he's going to do to escape, and then like she's just very easy to bait into doing something, and oftentimes that's how you get messed up as Marth. So anyway, he ends up taking one bear or dare for his troubles, and not much about that. Ooh, does he get the grab? And it died. Womp womp. Let's load that up. I don't know how far into this we were. I think everything's still fine. We weren't that far. Weren't that far. I don't think we were that far. We were past that. I think we're getting close. Okay, we'll just watch from here. So, gets the grab, gets the dare, or up air, and then now gets the dare. The jab is the only thing you could have really done to disrupt that, and it worked fine. He gets the jab and then gets a grab. Again, he uses a move that isn't going to put him in a tech chase position, but he can get a grab potentially. Like if Mang0 just spot dodged, then he would have dodged the grab and maybe gotten a shine for his trouble. But I mean, it's hard to say. So anyway, he gets the grab, gets two fairs. He's gonna up B immediately. Barely misses that up air. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. So let's look at this. Barely misses that. Goes for the nair because again it's fairly safe. It auto canceled there, and he was able to get the shine, or he was able to get a shield out before the shine came out. Shine out of shield. It was a pretty good shine out of shield too. He barely gets off the ground, and then after that he wavelands back on because he knows that. Well, I mean it's just good. It's a good option, and especially out of shield, people, I don't know. Anytime you can get away with it, it's nice because then you're next to them and you're standing on the ground, so you can start a new rotation of shine pressure and potentially baited something out, which he did. Because a lot of shine out of shield usually ends up with people in the air without their double jump. So, like, it wasn't a bad idea for Mew2King to jump there. He would have been able to do an up air and then catch Mang0 out of his double jump, and that could have very easily been the stock. They both keep barely missing each other. I don't have any idea what that forward smash was about. I don't know what that was about. Even giving him the benefit of the doubt and saying like, okay, he was... Oh, okay. I think he probably wanted to... Well, the only thing I can think of is that he wanted to wave dash forward and then back air. That's the only thing I can think of. Or maybe fall through the platform and back air. Both of those options are a little weird though. Or maybe he wanted to buffer a roll left? That's weird. I don't know. I'm not liking any of those options particularly, but... Oh, he dies. Aw. He dodged all that stuff by stalling out with the double jump. So there he goes for... Ooh, the kin. Ooh! Oh, nice tech. That's another reason I think people don't like Nair. It's because it just kind of ends up disappointing you a lot of times. Mang0 does that, he's gonna jab, or that. That works. That works fine. Wow, he almost could have gotten back, actually. I'm not sure that was necessary. Okay, Mang0. Just do it. Okay. Let's analyze why this was good. So just run off because he knows Mew2King is gonna try to refresh his invincibility. So he runs up and shines, knocks him off, and then doesn't even do anything after that. He, I guess, was hoping to get a cheesy F smash kill. You can see like Mew2King thought that was funny because it was kind of funny. Like, who just does that? Only Mang0. But then womp womp. So he gets hit by this crazy shine. Doesn't get hit by that. Immediately tries to up B. Like he had another. No, he did not have another jump. He didn't have another jump because he used it trying to refresh his invincibility. Wow. It's like that's all that had to happen. What is Gamer doing? What is Gamer doing? That was really interesting. So that up tilt would have, you know, covered more options too. All Mang0 has to do is combo him in such a way that he gets him off the stage, but at this point he doesn't have any options, and he like that looks like it should have hit those metal boots. Not a hurt box. Then he just grabs the stage. I don't know about this haircut though. I'm not sure. Maybe it looks better after not being greasy from Smash all day at a tournament. Or maybe at a different angle. I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, was he trying to taunt cancel? That's awesome. He has no hitboxes for feet. He cut off the hitboxes. Oh yeah, because of the cops or something. So anyway, whew, that looks like it's way too fast, but I guess it's normal speed. This is how we play the game. So for the next however many games, so like here, this is kind of the Mew2King stage versus Space Animals. He just doesn't lose on this stage. So, and the reason being is all he has to do is get one grab, and he's very good at getting grabs on this stage. And if he can get one grab, then that's your stock. So again, alright, Nair to grab. So that was quite a bit of damage, and he's not done. Like, he still has, yep, one grab. Tries to... Ooh, that was interesting. Wow! Okay. Mang0. Oh, almost. So Mang0 is like half playing super safe and half like turning up the heat. Alright, he gets grabbed again. Alright, I want to see this again. So he's not going quite as ham as he was in the past few games, but like he's not scared to go in. He ends up taking, he ends up getting grabbed, but it's not like Mang0's punish game is lacking either. Ooh, right there. Most Falcos would spot dodge there, but Mang0 full hops and still gets grabbed. But I just wanted to point out, like, most Falcos right there would have spot dodged. You see, like, that's why he did the slight dash back and then dash forward. So he knows how to get... Ooh! That's big. Mang0 so... Oh, he tried to do the... Hidalgo. Was that the right term for it? I don't remember. Ooh, this is... What is this world that we live in? Whew. I forgot that you can re-grab the ledge after an up air. He almost got back. I'm kind of surprised. So this is... I feel like we should watch this, but it's getting a little bit late. I just want to look at how... Let's find a place where Mew2King forces... Like, he gets a grab. Okay. Let's see how exactly he gets this next grab. Let's slow it down. Okay, so he runs in and nairs. Mang0 does a full hop to get over it. It's not a bad option. But now Mew2King, alright, he jumps over the laser. He again goes under Mang0's nair. Tries for the dash attack. Like, dash attack is usually good. That's funny. But anyway, dash attack is usually good for Marth because it goes just slightly further than most of his range, like you would be used to him being able to cover. He lunges just a little bit further. It's kind of, to me, it's like the perfect dash attack because, like, if you miss, then it's dangerous, but it gives you an extra option. It's kind of an all-in. I mean, it's not really like an all-in. Like, you don't just die if you don't hit it, but it feels like in that one tiny battle for spacing, you're going all in because you completely commit to a dash attack, whereas maybe, a short hop fair, you still have options. Anyway, so Mang0 gets a grab. Now from here, they end up trading. Mew2King gets this fair, and that's one grab. That's an instant grab. Now I'm going to actually, let me speed it up again. Let me find every place where Mew2King gets a grab. Look a little slower at it. So, like, let's see where the first grab was. Mew2King's getting comboed, hits that one nair, and then that's a grab, and that was the stock. Then he gets... He forced out an option, even though he tried to cover the spot dodge. Mang0 picked an option that got him out of it and was potentially safe, but you're not really safe here. So it's like Falco doesn't have very much horizontal mobility after just full hopping from just a stand. So Mew2King is able to cover all of the places that Falco can be, and and react very very well. You're gonna have to link this a little bit later so I can see it. So he dashes under the dare, gets the grab, misses that. I'm almost surprised. That was really good DI from Mang0. He held down and away. Otherwise that fair would have comboed into something. That was a really good wave land. No, Mew2King, like they're both picking very good options. Oh, that was interesting. I'm a little concerned about all these nairs. I don't know. See, this is also why you don't. This is why you hold on to your double jump right there. He would have died if he hadn't held on to his forward or to his double jump. Because right here, Mang0 has refreshed his invincibility. He can't be hit, and he starts this long roll. If he had used his double jump, then this roll would have covered just too much stuff. He wouldn't have even had to refresh his invincibility. Unfortunate jump. Okay. So right there, Mang0 was forced to use his up B because Marth was able to cover all these options. So like Mang0 keeps opting to try to jump over Mew2King, which Mew2King can't really just instantly cover without committing to, and that's, unless Mew2King feels really confident about it, that's not something you generally see him do. At least not in the same way that other players will. Like Mang0, if he thinks he has a read on you, and I mean he gets very confident about his reads very quickly, but if he feels like he has a read on you, he would just straight up jump all the way up there and do an up air or whatever. But Mew2King throws out the down tilts, just kind of fishing for a move, and then he wasn't totally expecting the forward B. He might could have covered it, maybe not. It's kind of hard to cover because, like, okay, let's say he uses the forward air. After he used the forward air, he probably couldn't have done anything. He goes forward, but like, let's say that he didn't go right, and Mew2King was there. Mew2King would have to guess, 1, does he fast fall or not? 2, if he lands, so like if he tries to grab him out of the air, then that's gonna be kind of tricky. If he tries to grab him on the ground, he has no, like, not really any lag. He has the 4 frames of landing lag, and then he can buffer a roll or spot dodge or just shine. So it's kind of a tight window. He has to guess whether he goes left or right after the up B. So even though it should be a free thing, and Marth's grab range is huge, so it's like, okay, he has all the tools, it still would have been a little bit tricky. So Mew2King is either trying to duck under these or I don't know about this. I do like that he's basically daring Mang0 to do anything. He's saying, I'm the juggernaut, you come at me and I'll hit you back and you'll lose the stock. This is like just so much confidence because Mew2King, like, how many times has he lost to a space animal on FD as Marth? Like in the last year, in the last several years, how many times? He just has all these options covered. He understands this matchup so well. And I've heard that Mang0 wins at least 1 game on FD, so that's cool. It might be this one, it might not be. But let's look at this. How did he get this grab? So he's just kind of posturing around. He gets the nair again, and he catches Mang0 trying to run away. Ooh, another nair. And now he's... Okay. Ooh, that was an interesting... Yep. Another grab. Alright. That's dirty. And just another free grab, because the back air pushed him too far away for the shine to connect. Weak hit. Ooh. Good DI for Mang0. So Mang0 still like ends up getting comboed crazy. What? Mang0 still is getting comboed crazy, but he's not getting finished. Whereas most space animals will just straight up die. He's going for interesting things. Like, he's DIing correctly at all the right places. Yeah. He was in a really bad position. How did he get grabbed right there? Just stood up and grabbed him. If he had gotten that angle, he could have grabbed the ledge, sweet spotted it. I don't know. Anyway, for the rest of this video, I'm not gonna rewind it or anything. We'll just watch it. I'm about to have to turn off the stream. I've got work in the morning. Ooh. Oh. The tipper up smash. Yep. This is not a bad stage for Marth at all. It's just very, very good for Falco. That was a really good sweet spot. That Nair got shut down by the platform. Womp womp. Nair is also interesting because back throw. Why didn't he up tilt? Why didn't he forward tilt? Why didn't he do anything? I guess he doesn't need to. What was I saying is an interesting option? Oh, he just stood there. Wow. Gross. Let's see. Another up smash. Yeah, this does... either it's next level or it's like they're playing friendlies. I can't figure it out. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I think somebody has told me that Falco's forward B is invincible for the first third of it. I'm not sure that that's true, but it seems to be happening a lot where he clanks. That was a really interesting option. Oh, the trade! Neither of them is interested in it. See, okay. So he gets this. Shine turnaround just to grab the ledge, and then he drops really low and does the dare, which means that the dare will just kind of hang right here, and it'll pretty much catch anything except for that. But then he can just shine, and then he gets the down air for it because Mew2King didn't DI the shine hardly, and then, which is, I mean, that's fine. He probably thought he was gonna get like a shield grab or something. Let's see. But then Mang0 gets the down air, and then because he was at the percent deficit, like the only way he could get a surefire kill there if he just sacrificed his life, and so he did. And I mean, that's a really good trade for him to take. And then because he's Mang0, he doesn't play that waiting game on the platform. He just... What? How did he miss that? Oh. Ooh, that was a good shorten. That was a really good down air. See, that down air out of shield is like, I want down air out of shield to be good, but in most cases you're like facing them, and even if you hit, it's just not very good. But being away and using it, that's really interesting. He's still almost able to punish too, because it's an almost punish. He can get the counter off. A lot of people, after seeing somebody miss the counter too, will just go and attack again. So like that second counter kind of makes sense in a very kin kind of way. It's like, oh. So much nair. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good point. M2K does it versus Mang0. Oh! So Mew2King knows if he can get Mang0 off the ledge. Like, so him staying over here, he knows Mang0 is not patient, which is what he's playing to. If Mew2King tries to play the neutral game right there, like he might get a grab, he might can turn it into a combo, but if he could get a grab near the ledge, then that would have been the game. I don't think I'm gonna watch the